Hello, hello, one and all. Brandon Carey is back, and now that we have finished Jak and Daxter 3, it's time to start the last game of the other Naughty Dog trilogy we've been playing for the past couple of months. This is Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. And this is an interesting game in Naughty Dog's game development history for a couple of reasons. Because this is where a lot of their old philosophy for game design started. Like you can see the cracks in it. And we can talk a bit more about that as it comes in the game. But whereas Uncharted 2 had very high positive reception, the reception for Uncharted 3 is much more mixed because it's lacking a couple some of the things that the other games had in terms of their plot structure and flow. Although gameplay wise, it still has a lot of the stuff that you want from an Uncharted game. It's a lot of the story and character work that just breaks down.
All men dream, but not equally. Those who dream by night, in the dusty recesses of their minds, wake in the day to find that it was vanity. But the dreamers of the day are dangerous men, for they may act their dream with open eyes to make it possible. This I did.
Lawrence of Arabia, which is the figure of this Uncharted game. This is a good opening shot. It's a pretty good opening shot. And you notice this is Drake and Sully, because this game focuses way more on Sully than the other games did. Sully is a bigger part of this than he was in either one of the previous two games. He's like your main partner, where Elena was in Uncharted 1, and kind of 2 as well, actually. Chloe and Elena kind of take about as much time, I think, in Uncharted 2, but Sully is the one that takes the center stage here as the big partner.
Hands up.
Enjoying yourself, pal?
Oh yeah, you're a comedian.
Nice warm welcome.
They're both clean.
My apologies. One can't be too careful.
I'm guessing you're Talbot?
Mr. Sullivan and Mr. Drake.
That's right.
Do you have it?
Let's see the money first.
Cutter.
This is a good opening shot. Although, Talbot is a character we'll get into later.
It's all there. Now let's see it.
The ring, Drake's ring.
I'll need to authenticate it.
Of course.
Silver, 16th century, Elizabethan design, inscribed with Sir Francis Drake's motto. Well, it appears to be genuine.
Well, of course it's genuine.
If I may ask, how did you two come into this?
Does it matter?
My client will be very pleased.
I'm sure she
Hold on a
will.
minute. Sully, this is fake.
I assure you, Mr. Drake.
Whoa, whoa, you are right. This is phony as a $3 bill. What the hell are you trying to pull here?
Perhaps I should be asking you.
This is bullshit. Deal's off, pal.
And you?
This is a very
Tell your
weird scene.
client, you blew it. Come on, Nate, let's get the hell out of here.
You're not really in a position to negotiate. Now give me the ring, take the case, and walk out of here like gentlemen. While you still can.
Do as the man says, son.
You're a thief.
That's ironic.
The other thing is that this scene is supposed to kind of highlight the new melee system. Because because melee has always been a problem with the Uncharted games. And so they really wanted to make the melee system in this game look feel a bit better. I mean, we just got started, Xenochrist. Give it a minute.
Time to rest.
Although, I think it is fair to say that this is one of the weaker games in the Uncharted franchise. Despite the gameplay improvements, a lot of the character work that people love in the first two games is kind of missing here. And a lot of that is unfortunately not entirely Naughty Dog's fault, but we'll get into that when we get to it.
Come on, let's get out of here.
What's this? Hey there, big fella.
No, this is not Arkham Asylum.
All right, quick, hit him.
Not bad idea, Granddad.
I just love these just huge guys.
Get him! There, you spilled my drink!
Another round.
Come on now, let's break it up.
You missed it. Drake and Sully came in here to do a deal to sell Drake's ring, except they
Private party, or can I...
reneged on the deal after accusing the other guy of having fake money.
Take him down!
And as a result, the guy said, "Hey, all you goons, fucking kick their ass." And now here we are. And now we're doing a fist fight with the new melee system. Which kind of set a tone for the rest of the game.
Man, this got out of hand in a hurry.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, that's cool. Ow!
That's nasty. Come on. Just give me a second there, mate. I'll be right with you.
This is the big guy who is unnaturally strong trope. Doesn't hit as well when we're playing an not playing an Arkham game like with the fucking super strength people. Like this is just a dude. This is just a guy.
This is exhausting.
Yeah, the fact that this is a realistic, like, this is supposed to be a realistic world, really does make this seem very strange. Doesn't work quite as well in the realistic seeming world that Nathan Drake is trying to uphold.
That's my pride. They're gonna need a plunger.
Come on, let's go, Nate. Here, get out the back.
Stop him! I've got the old geezer!
This is silly. I do like the improvised attacks, though. The environmental kills are still pretty good.
Kid,
Yeah.
let's go.
Oops.
Crap.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, he fucking punched Sully like a piece of shit.
Come here. Typical bloody Yank. All talk. Hey. He's had enough, haven't you, mate? Don't. Stay down.
Oh, it's the guy that we fucked over in the deal. and a British lady. Shit.
Hello.
Is her name Pussy Galore?
Kate?
No, it's
Still
Kate.
wallowing in the gutter with your protege, I see. Not very dignified for a man of your age.
Should have known you'd be behind this.
That was a James Bond reference.
Oh, careful now. Wouldn't want you to melt.
Same cocky little shit. So fearless. I wonder what you're really afraid of. Not bullets or blood or broken bones. No. You get off on all this, don't you? Cheating death. Or not.
No.
Mr. Sullivan, I won't harm your precious boy. I merely want what's mine.
Give me that back.
Cutter!
Oh, no. Oh.
Shut up!
You fool!
Oh, you're bloody welcome, Your Majesty.
Marlowe, we have to get you out of here.
Oh, come on. you're
Should have
a
hid
right
that
pair
better
of
indeed.
arseholes. What?
Can't believe Drake and Sully are already fucking dead. Already. Yeah, always double tap. Although we'll get to that later. I don't hate Uncharted. Like I didn't realize you didn't like Nathan Drake as much as you did. Because I don't hate Drake at all. I quite like Drake. I just don't think that like he needs to be there. I think there are other characters in the series that can hold the limelight equally as well. And you'll notice now that we're flashing back. This is a younger Nathan Drake. This is Kid Drake.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call him boring, although I can see what you're where you're going. Stealing treasure from a museum. Because he is the 30-something white guy that you see in every game from this era of game design. And they've tried to add character to him, and they've largely succeeded. It's just his origins are that 30-something white dude everyman that you're just.
It's gotta be in one of these cases.
El museo cierra en 15 minutos.
It's fair to get sick of that because that was a lot of what we saw in that era, and we honestly still do see a lot of that in this era. So I can understand the frustration.
Crap.
Nathan Drake's artifacts. Hey, it's Sully. Before he got old. This is cute. Two thieves after the same prize.
Te agarré,
maldita callejera! ¡Suélteme! Clase de gente no es bienvenida aquí.
Oh no, we got caught.
Quédate afuera.
Pendejo! Oh. There he is.
It's that man who did the stealing. Maybe he has the ring still.
I gotta keep up with him.
Let's follow this man. Although, funnily enough, like,
There he is.
thinking back, this is a weird... This is only weird in context of Uncharted 4, where they further add to Drake's origin story. And for this to work, a very specific set of circumstances had to happen to justify him doing all this. But yeah, we're playing as Kid Drake and the day he met Sully. Because this game is kind of supposed to
Mind if I do?
go over his their relationship, like how they met and how they relate to each other. That's the focus of this Uncharted game.
Now where did he go?
All right, and we're gonna keep following him because tailing missions were a thing back in this era of game design. Not suspicious, this kid taking cover.
Where is he going?
Not in the slightest suspicious.
Now what's he doing?
This is also a tutorial, so we're gonna learn basic mechanics through this, like climbing. Very athletic, even as a young child. Unbelievably so, some might even say. This is so... What are we supposed to do? Oh, I see.
What's he doing in there? I need to get a better look.
You sure do, kiddo. You sure do. I don't know where I'm supposed to... Oh, I see.
Aquí lo tiene.
That's a ticket. Gracias. Adios, amigo.
Okay, I gotta get that wallet. Crap. Can't go down that way.
Better keep going this way, Dan. Little boyo. That wasn't sus at all. wouldn't let a child die, would they? In a video game.
He's cutting through that building. I bet I can spot him from the roof.
Yeah, they would. No, they cut away tastefully. Okay, that was my mistake. Didn't climb up.
He's cutting through that building. I bet I can spot him from the roof.
Yeah, that was my mistake. I didn't climb up. Whoopsie.
Oh, who's your friend? Don't want to lose him.
Alright, making progress. We've completed more of the level. More of this flashback. It's really weird. Open with a fight and then spend 20 minutes on a tailing mission. This is a really weird opening. Cause I mean even by the standards of the era, tailing missions were kind of out of vogue. Although this is more like it's a platformer, I suppose, not really a tailing mission, but like this is very slow paced.
My chance.
It seems we have some time to kill.
I got an idea. We can while away a few hours.
This is a very slow paced opener. Especially after that bar fight.
Crap! Suélteme, viejo!
Let's try that again.
Let go of me.
Ah, that's what I thought. Now don't try to run. You're a long way from home, son.
Don't call me that.
Parents must be worried about you.
Yeah, not likely.
Okay, sore subject. That was a nice lift back there. You're pretty good.
I don't know what you're talking about, old man.
Hey, don't call me that. Your technique is really sloppy, though. You're telegraphing all your moves.
Telegraphing.
You're crazy.
Yeah? You've been tailing me all over town. Probably figured me for an easy mark. But you picked the wrong guy, pal.
What?
My wallet. Fine. Maybe we'll just call the police.
Go ahead. Of course, they might wonder why a middle-aged tourist is following young boys down alleyways.
You are a crafty little beggar.
I like this. I
know
like
how
this
to take care of
dialogue.
myself. Anyway, I'm pretty sure you don't like the cops any more than I do.
Good point.
This is a pitch shift voice actor.
Kid. The wallet.
Had to try.
Of course you did.
I'm just realizing that is some auto-tune pitch shift if I've ever heard it before,
Telegraphing all my moves, huh?
Like that is some guy getting his pitch raised via auto-tune. I can tell that right now.
All right. Museum's closed.
And I think they fixed that when they try young Drake again in Uncharted 4. Because, oh man, young Drake's voice is bad. Young Drake's voice is really bad. Alright, I can see the path. Or not. Alright, where do I actually go from here now? I'm not seeing any place to platform to. I thought I would have to take that there, but I don't see a yellow pipe or something. Eyes naturally want me to go this way. Okay, so this does work. But no, I'm trying to go to the okay. The game is up here? Is this it? Okay, I would have never guessed that.
There it is. Ah, that was close.
All right, so we're in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Uncharted, Drake's devotion to white. Yeah, just sit there. Just sit there when you've got stolen goods in your hands.
Whoa.
Damn it, kid.
Why, Victor, look who it is. The filthy little stray that made off with your wallet.
Come on, son. You haven't got a chance. Just hand it over.
Now, the ring.
What ring?
Oh no, evil laugh.
Catherine!
Who do you think you are, boy? You're nothing but a filthy, cast-off little beggar. You're not fit to touch these objects.
What the hell do you think you're doing? He's just a kid.
Stop him!
I love the child outsmarting fucking grown-ass adults in fucking idiot ways. I love the it's a classic for a reason.
Oh god.
He's got the moves indeed.
Heading for the roof! Catch him! Shane! Break it! Hurry!
Let's go!
Shit!
Alright, time for an escape route.
Oh, crap. Who the hell are these guys?
Bastard!
Look at them trying to chase a little boy. British people chasing young boys. It's a perfect trope. Name a more iconic duo than British people and chasing young boys. I'll be honest, I hope they never do a full Kid Drake game because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear this kid. Because we were just talking before you showed up, Onyx, about how this voice is pitch shift terribly. Look at Sully growing a heart.
You're done, kid.
Look at that. That was the most embarrassing game over I've ever seen. Oh, go ahead and make the Catholic Church jokes. I don't mind it. Fuck the Catholic Church.
We've got him.
Excuse me, coming through. Sorry about that.
This is silly. There's a body count going on already. Fucking.